Sirens is a sun-soaked, pastel-shaded melodrama where wealth collides with desperation and deceit, and nobody walks away clean. Starring Megan Fahey, Millie Alcock, and Julianne Moore in high-camp fashion, the Netflix series is as visually opulent as it is emotionally messy. The symbolism drips off every frame, and the pacing thrills, delivering an overall enchanting watch. Paradise is political thriller meets apocalyptic mind-bender, led by Sterling K. Brown. There's been a presidential assassination, and the world is on the brink of ending. The real mystery isn't just whodunit, it's how society pretends to function in a bunker simulation of America. This series absolutely crackles with tension. North of North is the indie-flavored sitcom that oozes charm without ever feeling twee. The story is about a young wife and mother who comes from a frosty speck on the map. She takes an awkward and hilarious swing at personal freedom, finally asking, "What if I never actually wanted this life?" The result is a culturally rich, laugh-out-loud series that's part feminist awakening, part community dramedy, and totally irresistible. A wellness scam so wild, it had us questioning everything. Caitlin Dever is chilling as Belle Gibson, the Instagram snake oil queen who lied about curing fake cancer with green juice and positive vibes. Apple cider vinegar turns social media into a crime scene, peeling back the dangerous absurdity of influencer culture. It's slick, sharp, and often jaw-dropping, a cautionary tale that tastes just like the title. Sweet at first, then bitterly acidic. Jon Hamm playing a down-on-his-luck hedge funder turned petty thief is exactly as fun as it sounds. In Your Friends and Neighbors, economic collapse meets revenge fantasy, all with a side of rich people skewering. Amanda Peet and Olivia Munn deliver the best of satire and sincerity. It's breezy, but cutthroat as well. Set against the horrifying true story of environmental disaster in Corby, Toxic Town dives into the tragedy and gives voice to mothers turned warriors. In 4 episodes, the story unspools a legal and emotional battle with haunting performances from Jodie Whittaker and Amy Lou Wood. There's righteous fury here, but also raw humanity and the kind of courtroom drama that lands like a solid punch to the gut. Murder at the White House certainly makes for a compelling watch, and on top of that bizarre, Knives Out type mystery, count us in. Uzo Aduba leads The Residence as Cordelia Cupp, a delightfully eccentric investigator in a room full of high society suspects. The number is 157, to be exact. This is Agatha Christie with a West Wing spin, brisk, funny, and loaded with red herrings. You would want to binge-watch this political whodunit. Mid-Century Modern brings Nathan Lane, Matt Bomer, and Nathan Lee Graham together for a classic-style sitcom that's heartwarmingly queer and totally fresh. We get Palm Springs, martinis, and midlife reinvention in campy yet emotionally rich episodes. The series follows 3 gay men sharing a house and facing the absurdity of aging, love, and friendship. With whip-smart jokes and old-school rhythm, it's comfort food with impeccable taste. Michelle Williams is a revelation in this funny, fierce story about a woman with terminal cancer on a sexual odyssey. With Jenny Slate as her supportive bestie and Rob Delaney as a deeply problematic neighbor, Dying for Sex masterfully balances raunch, heartache, and sharp emotional insight. It's not just about sex, it's about control, legacy, and pleasure in a world on the clock. Scotland gets moody in this English-language adaptation of the Danish cult novels. Department Q brings misfit detectives to the fore in a beautifully grimy cold case unit. Think True Detective with a pinch of Slow Horses. The chemistry between the team, the brooding landscapes, and the buried secrets make for prestige crime TV at its best. No flash, just tension and grit. Charlie Cox returns as Daredevil in this MCU redo that dials up the street-level grit and doesn't shy away from the chaos. Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin looms larger than ever, and John Bernthal's Punisher crashes back into the frame with skull-emblazoned fury. Born Again feels like a love letter to fans and a bold reinvention, violent, moody, and gloriously grounded. Tina Fey takes on Alan Alda's beloved 4 Seasons, modernizing the boozy, bickering vacation classic for Netflix. Steve Carell, Coleman Domingo, and Will Forte bring rich dysfunction to 3 couples trying and quite spectacularly failing to stay close. The show brims with warmth, wit, and midlife meltdowns. Hollywood eats itself, and it's hilarious. Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg's The Studio is an absurdist workplace comedy about a crumbling film empire, with Rogen as its bewildered new head. Cameos abound, with Martin Scorsese and Charlize Theron stopping by, and the satire hits hard. The Game has never been this funny or this cynical. Adolescence is the kind of show that haunts due to its real-world commentary. Each of its 4 episodes is filmed in a single, hour-long unbroken take, but the showstopper is the gut-wrenching storytelling. When 13-year-old Jamie is arrested for the murder of a classmate, the ripples hit everyone around him, desperate to understand what went wrong. The show burrows deep into the systemic failures that lead to toxic masculinity. It's devastating, necessary television. The Pit isn't just a medical drama, it's a high-speed anxiety attack in Scrubs. Set in a Pittsburgh where the shift never ends, each episode unfolds in real time, much like 24. Noah Weil returns with gravitas, leading a team of overworked, underprotected staff just trying to survive the night. It's visceral, rounded, and fiercely emotional, a spiritual successor to that captures the madness of modern healthcare.